talk about the new event, the old ways, and we are going to talk about the skins that are currently on the store. First, I'm going to show you guys the free rewards. So these are all the rewards you can earn the old ways. It says, welcome, Falage Fighters. Today you will test your skills in a hunt pure and true. Take part in my trials. Contest pitting human against beast and claim the spoils of battle. Join with a single partner in Slacha as a duo. Complete great feasts to gain rewards and swath yourself in the armor of a warrior. So that's that. This is the cool badge that you get right here, as you can see. So I'm going to let you guys take a look at that. It's an epic badge called the Old Ways. So that's for getting, just the minimum of 250 points. And then you get this cool Bloodhound tracker. Now I know there's been a lot of glitches today. People have been saying, I got this tracker and it didn't show up. If you have that problem, I'm sure they've fixed it by now, but all you need to do is restart your game, maybe turn your PS4 off, and it should show up. So don't worry, Respawn will help you with that. Number 3 up, we got the Runic Owl, which is really cool looking. I like it a lot. So you can put that on your gun. Next, we got the Old Ways little poster here. Young Bloodhound. Next, we got a banner pose for Bloodhound called Til Vahal. Pretty cool. Next, we got a Gibraltar skin, which is exclusive to this event. It's a free one. It's pretty cool looking. Definitely gives off that Viking vibe. I like it. So there's that. Next we got Wins' Bloodhound. Another XP boost. Damage's Bloodhound. And then finally Longhorn, which is a long bow. Exclusive skin that you can get, which is actually pretty cool looking. I'm not a huge fan of the longbow, but I will say it's a nice looking skin, to say the least. I like all the bones on it. That's what's cool. So now that I showed you guys that, let's go ahead and look through the store. So here's what I want to say for one. When you first turn your game on, you're gonna get this pack. So that's a pretty cool pack. And let's take a look in the store. So these are all the event exclusives. You can see I've already got a few. So the ones on the left are event exclusive items for this event. I'm going to make this clear because you can see by the little icon. So the icon of that Bloodhound axe or hatchet, that's for this event. Now these over here from the Legendary Hunt are items they're bringing back from a year ago. Now the only two that are recolors are these two right here, the Ray skin and the R301. They've renamed them a different name, and they've also recolored them and changed a few things because those two skins were part of the battle pass, so they're legally not allowed to re-release them. Now the other ones like the Octane, those are all originals. They're the same as they always were, but these two are different, and I honestly like this one cooler, even better. Now let's go ahead and take a look at these. So we'll do a little review on them. So we got the Young Blood. It says it features unique character select animations, which we're going to check out in a second when we go on the map. But let's just take a look at this really cool skin first. Pretty cool. It's nice looking. I like how they got, it's just really cool to see Bloodhound in her earliest stages. And I don't want to spoil anything, but yes, Bloodhound is a girl. It's pretty much shown now. If you watch the video, I thought that was pretty cool. That they revealed Bloodhound's identity. I didn't know if that would ever happen, but if you haven't seen that video yet, why are you even playing the event? Go watch it. I love the helmet is very cool. The arrows in the back, it's definitely a different skin. Then you come here to the Wise Warrior. This one's really cool too. Very different from your average Bloodhound skin. Bluffhunda. You got really cool owl mask, which is so unique to her skins because most of them just they're cool, but I'm saying this is very different. You don't see that very much as the last one I showed. And I just love the shield on the back and the little axe here. I mean, it's so cool looking. Such an awesome badass skin to have. These skins, you don't miss out on them, I'm telling you now. You see how long it took them to bring these back? They might never even bring them back for all you know, because they got other legends to showcase in the future. So then we come to this Havoc skin. You know, it's interesting. It's got a lot of fish on it. I'm not really thinking I'm gonna get it, but you know, it's interesting. I'm considering it, but it's pretty cool. So you got some fish. It's kind of piratey looking almost, I would say. That's what it reminds me of. Then we come here to this Watson skin. You know, it's pretty plain. It's a $5 rare skin. Nothing too unique about it other than the fact that it does have these things, the serpents, which kind of goes with the event, right? All on her, which is pretty cool. Then you come to one of my favorite ones, the Wraith recolor from Season 1 Battle Pass. It's called Voices from the Past. So this one's pretty cool. It's another one of her, like, you know, Viking type skins. With the war paint on and all that. Pretty cool looking. I actually prefer this one over the original, which I don't have. But I'm fine with this. This makes up for it. So, then we come here. I love this R301 skin. I had to grab it. I think it's so cool with the bones. And look at this too. I want to point out that that changes the eyeball. Look how awesome that is. The color of the green. That constantly changes throughout when you're walking around with it. So that's really cool. Especially for legendary gun skin. And I love how this little leaf moves. It's just a cool looking skin there. And then lastly we got Octane's Hot Pursuit, which I'm not going to get this one just because it's I personally think it's just a little plain. But it is I will say that it is an older skin, and for those of you that are into the rarities, which I am usually, but you know, I'm not going to buy them all. But I would look into it, especially if you're an Octane main. They are bringing, like I said, it is an older skin, and they have those icons, as you can see here. It almost looks like a dropship. So now what we're going to do, guys, is what we're going to do is take you guys onto firing range, and I'll show off my skin. And they reset all this, which is cool. You got King's Canyon. It's constantly swapping from King's Canyon to World's Edge to King's Canyon Dark. It changes all the time, which I think that's really cool. You know, it's always swapping. It keeps people busy. I think that's great, to be honest. It's a 24-hour cool service. I think that's awesome. I got nothing but good things to say about that. Then you come here to duos, and then they got trios. This is permanent, guys, not temporary. When you see all these times, you guys might get, this is permanent. They're never going to go away. I liked how rank tells you how many days are left. Let's go ahead and get on firing range. And I'm going to go ahead and equip that. And let me start out with a Bloodhound one. Would you guys want to see first? We'll do Young Blood. Let me make sure that R301 is equipped. Yes, it is. Alright, let's go ahead on firing range and check it out. We'll see what Bloodhound and Wraith's heirlooms look like with their skins, okay? Which is, I'm pretty excited for that. So let's check that out. So right now we're playing as Bloodhound. Now, I just want to say something right away, which I find really cool, is if you look closely, you can actually see Bloodhound's fingers, which is... Whoa. What's with that? You guys saw that, right? The Ravens. Why were they there? Well, anyways. I guess they just sense Bethunda. But anyways, this is one of the only skins on Bloodhound where you can actually see her. Look at that. You can see her fingers, like full on. That's pretty cool. So this is like the hands, you know, when you're playing as Bloodhound with this skin. There they are again. It's weird. There's like ravens everywhere. I wonder if there's like a little hidden Easter egg or something going on here. It's weird. But anyways, what I'm gonna try to do is go into third person for you guys. So let's go ahead and get up in that spot. So we just need to change our legend. I just want you guys to be able to see these skins in third person, which I'm sure a lot of people have not done yet. I don't even know if there is a video out there, so this might be the first video out there of looking at these skins in third person, because there's really no other way to do it on here. Well, here you go there. Oh guys, there you go. Take a look at that. That is exclusive animation they're talking about. Like how Rafe's Voidwalker event is skin. So Bloodhound does that cool little move with the charge rifle. And I'm sure there's more to it too.
This time will be different.
So I had to change a legend to get into here. So here's Rafe's skin. Pretty awesome looking. Yeah, that's a really cool looking skin. And you can see your heirloom as well when I'm running. So there's the front of it. You can only see it for a quick second. There you go. When I'm sliding. It's definitely a neat skin. So there's her kicking. Let's go ahead and change back to Bloodhound.
It was not my time.
So there's Bloodhound skin in third person. Pretty cool. I like it a lot. Let's see if we can get a front view. Ugh. Yeah, I think it's just the way Bloodhound slides. You're not able to really see her front. Let's try it. Really? Yeah. It's just the way she turns her head to the side when I'm trying to... Well, you can somewhat there you go, when I turn like that. You can somewhat see the front. That's definitely cool.
Marking our surroundings.
Now let's go back to Raves
now
and do
for
that.
the right choice.
It's pretty cool looking. Now what I want to do is... Let's try to get back... Well, you know what? I'll go ahead and pick up the R301 first to show you guys the skin in third person, and then I'm going to try to go back into first, though. Alright. So here we are. So for one, that's what it looks like on my back. Pretty cool looking. You can even see the reflection of it, too. That's pretty cool. So anyways, there's the gun. There it is, inspecting it. Pretty nice looking. I mean, wow. It's definitely a nice gun. And then here's aiming with it. And let's go ahead and go back into, you have to drop everything when you switch modes. I want to show you guys, you know, you got to at least inspect it, but let's take a closer look when I'm holding it.
Phasing.
Uh-oh. Why is it not working?
I return to the hunt.
Yeah, but I want to go back into first. Is that not possible?
This time will be different.
It was not my time.
That's not working. Alright, well I think that was a good enough tour for that anyways for you guys. So let's go. I'm going to keep running around and do a little last minute talk. This is a little bonus here for you guys, is that Revenant has some buffs that I would like to discuss. So So what's changed with Revenant is, you know, a lot of people, including me, were kind of saying, well, you know, Revenant, he doesn't really add anything to the game. There's some more Ravens. You know, he doesn't really do a whole lot. Well, they're making him even more buff now. So you do have a reason to fear him now. So, you know, the Respawn said this. They said, you know, the player feedback of Revenant wasn't really feeling viable enough. And people have been clear on, you know, what they want, and the game data showed it. You know, a lot of people have not been playing Revenant. Think about it. Since he came out, you haven't really been seeing him. Their goal is to, you know, bring him up to the same rate as other legends. So what they're doing now is they're going to change some things on his abilities. So for Silence, they're going to increase his duration from his status. So like if he hits you with his Silence, right, it's going to go from 10 seconds to 20. So yeah, you better run. Silence now also will disable Gibraltar's gun shield, which is unbelievable that they didn't do that at first. I don't understand why Gibraltar is like the trophy to Respawn or something, it seems. I mean, it makes no sense to me, but why would his gun shield still work before? I don't know. That's like saying that my Wraith portal should still work. I don't understand why that ever was a thing. But now Gibraltar's gun shield will be silenced. The increased duration of the area he shoots it at is going to go from 5 to 10 seconds. So let's just go ahead and go on him, and I'll explain.
If you're wondering about an afterlife, there is none.
So if I shoot right now up here,
Gonna shut you up.
it's going to go for more than 5 seconds. Because see, it's pretty quick right now. It's going to go to 10 seconds. Silence has 2 charges now, so basically
I'll shut him up good.
you get it quick. Well, let's go ahead and wait for that 8 seconds, because it seemed like I already did have 2. Maybe they already fixed it, because that seems about 10 seconds right now. We'll find out.
So
1.
shut it.
Oh no, they still have not fixed it. So you gotta wait 20 more seconds. So they're gonna make it to where he can do 2 of them like that, and then boom, shoot another one. That'll be cool. And then now with his Death Totem, his ultimate characters now will be respawned with 50 health, or whatever health they had when they activated it, if it was lower than 50. So, you know, 48, 47, 30, whatever it is, instead of just like respawning with like 1 health, right? So that's pretty cool. I'm sure a lot of people are looking forward to that want to see Revenant get better. So that is all the status on that. The final thing I will discuss is Lifeline. If you guys haven't seen those blue crates yet around the map, what they are, if you haven't already found out, is if you loot them, there's generally pretty good luck in them. And pretty good loot. And I'm talking like purple shields, golden shields, maybe even golden prowlers, you know, golden weapons. I found some good stuff in them. So check them out. There's also, you know, just really good stuff. And also I would like to point out that Lifeline gets an extra compartment, usually of health supplies. I think it might always be that if she goes in there. So that's very awesome. If you're Lifeline, you get a little advantage there. So you guys can definitely look forward to seeing all these new changes in the game soon. The Lifeline one, I believe, is already in there. So, and the blue crates are there. And you guys definitely make sure to check these skins out. When the other ones come out, I'll be showcasing this as well. And we will see you guys very soon. Thank you for joining.